Hello everyone, welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. So in this video, I want to talk to you guys about Visible Wireless. What attracted me to discussing this video with you guys and sharing it was that, we hear a lot about Visible on the front side of things, the plans, the upgrades to the network or whatnot, device deals, and all of that good stuff, which is very, useful and stuff that we need to know about because we want to use the carrier and we want to know what's going on and see what deals and perks that we're eligible for, right, if we're using the service. But a lot of the things that we don't hear about is what really goes on the back end of Visible as a company. Of course, we know Verizon owns Visible now, and, a lot of decisions are probably made by Verizon, but not entirely because it's a separate entity from Verizon Postpaid. So things are run a little different. And we don't hear too much about that regarding Visible as a whole. So basically what we have here is some updates about what Visible is doing to help the community, help a lot of people that are struggling right now. As we know, the economy is not doing so well. Hasn't been doing well for years, especially since the pandemic. Things have just gotten worse for many. So it's cool to see that Visible is reaching out and doing some good, using their wireless platform and network to assist people that are having difficulties and trying to help boost them up and get them back on the road, should we say. So here's what's going on. The link for the article will be down below for you guys in case you want to read it or share it with another person that might be interested in hearing about this. But what's going on is Visible, which, like I said, owned by Verizon, announced an expansion of its connection protection program. So this is the protection program that they have, which will be used to empower workers and job seekers to help them find a career that they love. All right, so looks like this was first launched February of 2023. They're saying the connection protection offers 3 months of wireless service to eligible members at no cost. And they're saying that this will extend into 2024 to ensure those who get laid off can apply to the program to help them continue to access their wireless plan too. So the connection protection offers eligible participants 3 months of wireless service with no costs, which are covered by Visible, in addition to coaching and resources from Empower Work. So that's to help those experiencing job hardships to get support to find their next role. For active job seekers, having smartphones is obviously a necessity, not really a luxury, because they really can't afford a luxury when your pockets are thin. So as a brand, they're saying they're built on putting members first. Visible wants to continue to be the wireless service, helping its customers navigate real-world struggles like layoffs or a reduction in hours, simply if you're just not getting enough hours to make ends meet. A lot of people that work in retail will attest to this. They cut hours. Hours boost up during holiday seasons right now. Right now is when you make your money. During the holidays, come January 1st, the retail stores don't even know you. They can slim your hours to as little as 5 hours per week. And what can anyone do with that to survive? That's just pretty much a layoff at that point. You'd be better off getting laid off, actually, if you're making, if you're only getting 5 hours a week of work, you'd get more on unemployment. So there was a statement here by Jeremy Bolton. He is the managing director of Visible. And he says, "We do wireless differently." He says, "We're not just here to be a wireless carrier. We're here when times are rough." And he says, obviously layoffs are hard, but staying connected in critical moments shouldn't be, which is why we want to extend our program further so more members can get the support they need, whether you're using your phone to search for a job, send in your application, or take an interview. He says, "We're here to help make sure your phone service is one less thing for you to worry about." So they're saying since the launch, Connection Protection has helped more than 2,200 people throughout the U.S. while they were experiencing a work hardship. they said now with this program being extended to current Visible members, that they can apply for the program well into next year. So they're saying connection protection is a major potential benefit for job seekers after receiving relief from Visible and job support from Empower Work. More than half of participants, which is they're saying 55%, had a job interview, and they're saying 40% of participants received a job offer. To date, over 75% of participants have said this program helped them stay connected to potential employers. 70% use their wireless service to search or apply to jobs, and 94% of them said it alleviated financial stress. So they're saying additional participants have said that for Bridget, someone here I guess named Bridget, said having connection protection meant the difference between being homeless and having a home, because I will be able to contact employers and also be contacted for future jobs. There's a couple of more statements. Someone said that they don't have to worry about their phone being shut off and missing a job opportunity. And they also said that they can use that money from the phone bill on transportation so they can get to job interviews. So a lot of good stuff here. Connection protection is just one of the ways Visible gives back to the community it serves as part of its brand mission to change wireless for the better. And then there's in the article, there's a couple of links in case any of you guys are interested. Maybe you are in the same situation where you may find yourself unemployed right now and you don't want to pay for your service. You guys can get set up with Visible. They'll help you. You got 3 months if you qualify, of course. There'll be some questions, I guess, that you guys have to answer. Like I said, the links will be in the article, and the article will be linked in the description. So you can definitely check that out. I advise if you really are in a situation where you're not employed and you don't want to pay for Visible and you're looking for jobs, take advantage of it. Why, save yourself $25 a month or $45 a month, depending on what plan you guys have. So my guess is they'll probably give you the basic plan. So don't expect, Visible Plus. I doubt they're going to give you that. It's going to be the basic Visible plan, which is more than enough for pretty much everybody. Visible Plus is a luxury. It's not required. It's not necessary. You won't even really notice the difference unless you look for the difference. So there you have it, guys. Wanted to share that with you. To me, it was interesting to see what goes on in Visible as the company. We don't hear, like I said, enough about them. It's more of what goes on the front side. So seeing how they're operating in the back, especially now that they're a much larger company than they were 3 years ago, now that they're owned officially by Verizon, good to see, what's going on there. So it shows that they're trying to give back a little bit, but also they're basically turning into a real company. These are things human resources has to step up into this in order for these type of programs to be available. So you see now that they have a larger goal here, right? They're becoming a more of a brand rather than just, an MVNO, which is what they were a few years ago. And, there's plus and negatives to all of this. When companies get bigger, unfortunately, they get a little bit more expensive. There are certain things that we lose as customers. But then I guess there are also certain things that we can gain. Like in this situation, if you're eligible to take advantage of this program, I think you definitely should. So there you have it, guys. As always, I want to thank you for stopping by and watching. Please be sure to hit that like button on your way out. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. We have wireless updates pretty much daily, multiple times a day when I'm able to do so. But there you go. As always, bye for now.